Eleanor's having a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about you. Want your toy? Want your toy? Oh, hey. Hey. Whoop. Good catch. Look at those whiskers. Gimme. Give me the toy. Give me the toy. Alright. Good morning, buddy. Hi, Eleanor. Hello. Cutie pie. Hi. Good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah. You're gonna fall off of me. Straighten up, kiddo. Good girl. I love her chin. Right there. Yeah, I do. Right in the ear. Ooh, you like that. What? What?
Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It is April 11th. It is 11:11 in the morning. Chicken legs. Anybody else say chicken legs at 11:11? So I decided to get out of the house, go to the gym. It was very difficult to leave the cats because they were extra sweet today. But I decided I have not been to the gym since before my last trip. So I want to jump on the elliptical, get some calories burned, get my heart moving, my body moving. And then I realized, wow, the weather is going to get very hot very soon. We've had a bit of a respite in that usually it's 80 degrees or higher by March, middle of March, usually at least it's 80 degrees. It's the middle of April and we're just getting there. So we've had a little bit of a respite, thank goodness. But it's 80, I think the high of 82 today, something like that. Very, very soon, in a week, 2-3 weeks, it's going to be insanely hot. So I figured I'm going to run out to Valley of Fire. Surprise! You can probably get hints right here. I decided to go to Valley of Fire one last time this season before the summertime because it's just, honestly, it's deadly out here during the summer. So I figured I'd make one last trek out here. I'm probably not going to film too much of it because I was just here not long ago. And I'm sure some of you were get kind of bored at looking at, I don't know, dirt, rocks, and me going, oh, look, how pretty. How cool is this? I'm sure it gets boring. So I'll film a clip or two here and there. And then what I want to do is go home and finish bidding for May. I was making a video about bidding and I got to a point where I was looking at the pairing numbers, and pretty much all of them started with a 9. There were no 3s. 3s usually denote the fact that it's a regular pairing with 3 flight attendants. A 9 usually says that's a pairing, but you are by yourself in the pairing working with different crews. Well, at this time, because we're trying to make the most of everything and everyone, we've changed our line pairings to all 9s, but with 4 flight attendants, just to confuse everybody. So we're going to have 4 flight attendants. The chaser's no longer really the chaser. They're just the 4th flight attendant until things change. I don't know. So it kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't see any regular pairings. So I stopped filming for that video, but I quickly determined that I'm wasting your time. If you see that video, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'll mention it there. But in the meantime, I'm going to have a little walkabout on this beautiful day, and I will see you somewhere. All right?
$10.
Thank you so much. There you go.
Do you need the map?
Just in case. I think it's unwise to say no to the map. Especially out there.
All right, so stick this one in the windshield for
Awesome.
me, and then you're good to go.
Thank you, honey. Have a good time.
You too, thank you.
All right, let's go. I drove way past where I usually go to here at Valley of Fire to see if there's anything different down here. Different formations, same colors, same textures, just as pretty. Speaking of pretty, there's my little car. And I am suffering from the Instagram feeling where I can't have anybody else in my camera view. So every time I see a car, I'm like, get out of my frame. I know it's awful. So I stopped at this historic marker right here, which is to commemorate the death place, or the place of death, of John J. Clark. And that's the monument they set up for John J. Clark. Apparently he was emigrating from Salt Lake City to Southern California. Apparently his luck ended right there, and they found him dead of dehydration, I'm assuming, and no marker for his horse that probably also died of dehydration out here, but John J. Clark got a little memorial. I am just enjoying this view. I'm also practicing with this. What that's blurry, isn't it? There you go. This is a Canon AE1 35mm camera. I got this camera and this lens for $10. I think it was $9.99 at Goodwill, of course. What's a UPS truck doing out here? I got this camera at Goodwill for $10 a year ago, and I've had it lying around in a closet somewhere, and I figured I'd pull it out and take some snapshots of the cats and around here and test it out just to see if the camera works. So I'm never going to use this myself, so I will definitely list this one day on eBay, but I want to test it out and take some pictures, see if it even works. I needed to replace a battery, and I had to watch a YouTube video on how to put film in a 35mm camera, and I'll probably have to watch that same video to remember how to take the film out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a crow or some bird of prey flying around these rocks looking for lunch. Gosh. Yeah, so speaking of lunch, I bought one of these Quest cookies. Disgusting. I mean, I've eaten most of it because I was hungry, but ew. I went into the sort of convenience gas station that is at the turnoff from the highway to come here, just looking for something to eat. I didn't eat breakfast, and I needed something in my belly before I got out here, right? And you know, the offerings were yucky, and I figured this looked like the least offensive of the things they had there. And I think it's least offensive mostly because it tastes like absolutely nothing except for mush. You know, it's just, they're gross. It's made of pea protein. That's where they get the protein for this cookie. So that's how great it tastes. Peas. It tastes like peas. I was going to leave this little area here, but then I looked up and saw this. Look. They're petroglyphs. Right here. Right. Look at that. See the spirals? Look how cool those are. Right here. And there's no graffiti, which is weird. Because unless that was graffiti thousands of years ago, I don't know. But there's, oh my God, it's so cool. There's another area down the road where you have to climb up like 50 feet on scaffolding to see petroglyphs that are, some of them not as cool as that. And there's graffiti all over them from the past like 100 years. But yeah, graffiti everywhere. Here, right next to, no graffiti. People are weird. So these are the Seven Sisters over there. And I just saw a sign, reserved wedding area. I wonder if this is the reserved wedding area because it's so nicely arranged. Whoever did the arrangement, very talented. Or do they mean over here? Let's check it out. Yeah, if I ever got married again, it would be in Valley of Fire. Of course, the odds of me getting married again are super slim. They're below zero. How cold is space? Like 0 degrees Kelvin or something? Those are the odds of me getting married again. And probably the odds of me going on a date in the rest of my lifetime is so slim. Who knows? Whatever. I'm comforted by the fact. But if I were to get married again, it might be right there because I think that's just so pretty. Yeah, that must be the area because this is just a parking lot with some grills over there. All right, let's continue on. I did finally learn, probably after half a roll of film, how to focus this. I should have watched another YouTube video, but I think I figured out how to focus the camera. It's just easier to pick up my phone than a camera around my neck. I think this sign is interesting. These towers, the Seven Sisters, are all that's left after erosion took away all the sandstone that used to surround these. These were actually embedded within sandstone that has been eroded away. And this says there are numerous blowholes, no idea what that means, that suggest that these will disappear as well in the next, well, many hundreds of years is what the sign said. But that's interesting. Another example of how interesting I think geology is. I mean, imagine the length of time it took for what used to surround these to erode away. Could you imagine? This is one of my favorite parts of the ride. Let's see if my camera mount will hold the phone in the right spot. This is one of my favorite parts of the ride because it is so twisty and turny and classically sort of, I mean, look at the colors, the Southwest colors and textures. So cool. It's also terrifying when another car comes down the hill at like it's like skiing in the Olympics or something. Really terrifying. Right up over this hill, and the first stop I think of the Beehive. No, that's behind me. But really pretty area. I know many of you look how gorgeous. I know lots and lots of you have seen this many times and you're probably bored to tears, but I never get tired of seeing it myself. While driving along up here, my eye just happened to be captured by that. Isn't that pretty? I know there's actually a clump of them further along that is just too much of a walk, but look how beautiful that flower is. Look at that. It's been raining quite often here in Vegas, so the desert looks like it's been celebrating by throwing some flowers around. So pretty. That is one of my favorite features of the Southwest here. You can see time frozen right there. That right in the middle of the frame was, well, this all was, originally was all sand dunes. And the red bits have a high iron content. That's why they look red. They're like made of rust and rock. But that one bit right there is where like the earth has been tilted up because parts of it have been, is it sublimation? Is that the process where some parts of a plate, for example, a tectonic plate, are pushed down as the other part? I don't know, but that, I'm using words I shouldn't be using, sublimation. But I just think that That right there is a snapshot of geologic time. It's mind-blowing. Just love this area. Gosh, maybe I would get married here. God, that's a joke. There's my little car way back down there. Wait, is that a lizard? I think that's a lizard. I see a little hand. Yeah, I think that's a lizard. Hi, Mr. Lizard. Or Mrs. Lizard, I don't know. Cool. I know you're thinking, Steven, it's a flower. Yes, it's a lizard. You're in the desert. You're going to find lizards. Well, you know, if you are in Florida, you see lizards everywhere. They're like sparrows. They're just everywhere. But in the desert, you don't see them. You really don't see them very often because it's just so dry, especially during the heat of the day like this. And you see lots of wildflowers, but you don't see cactus blooming that often out here. So, yeah, that's what makes it kind of special and caught my attention. Because on camera, it's probably like, it's a lizard and a flower. Great. Why am I wasting my time here? I need some water. You can see the sign there, Las Vegas, 49 miles. I've had a very nice time. It's only 1:14 in the afternoon. I've only been here a couple hours, but you know, I've been here so often, I don't need to see every inch of the place, and I'll be back, you know, but not this season, maybe in the fall. But yeah, I don't need to see every square inch every single time. So I had a really nice time. I'm gonna head back towards Vegas now. Whew. Hey guys, how are ya? It's the next day. It's the 12th. Hey guys, how are ya? It's the next day. It's the 12th. I just did something kind of exciting. I ran. I haven't run for a very long time, and thank you. I haven't run for a very long time, but I'm at Walmart grabbing some things, and I think, did I lock the car door? I don't know if I did. And I felt around my pockets for my keys. I left my keys in the car. Now, thankfully, the car won't lock with the keys in the car, but I'm at Walmart in Las Vegas. You can't leave your car unlocked. Never mind the car keys in the car. Oh my goodness. So I ran to the door, dropped my basket, and continued to run. And I'm not parked close to the store. I mean, it's not a quarter mile, but I definitely had to run quite a ways. I mean, 3 or 4 times what I would have ever run before. Now, why don't I run? Why haven't I run? First off, I haven't been in the shape that, I mean, to run. I just haven't been. Plus, if you have not watched that video, I got stabbed in the chest. I know, drama, right? I got stabbed in the chest back in 2007. And was it 2007? Yeah. And my left lung isn't really a team player. It doesn't really perform like the other one does. So when I run or tried to run, the combination of my body size, my lack of shape, what is that noise? And my lung not really doing much. I just haven't run for a long time. So I ran out to the car, grabbed my keys, ran back to the store, that noise, and I'm not out of breath. If you know me and if you've seen me hiking or trying to hike, I'm always like after just walking. So I'm kind of excited about this. So I had to tell you. Any stray thought I have, I'm sharing it with you. So I am at Walmart because I've been trying to find these Tasty Bite bowls. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them to have some, back stock. And then I got one more for dinner tonight because I just don't want to eat a lot. I've kept my weight at 212 pounds for the past week or so. And I had breakfast today. I had 2 eggs, some bacon, and a piece of toast. And I haven't eaten anything since, but I want to eat this little bowl either for dinner or as a snack, and then maybe have something small and sensible for dinner, just because I don't want to eat like 10,000 calories today. You know, I don't even want to eat 2,000 calories today, so I'm buying a whole bunch of these bowls because they're delicious. Really, I'm still at the store. I'm still marveling at the fact that just a minute ago, I was racing and running. I was really running. I get here and look, I'm not even breathing heavy. It's so good. I am also going to buy some sun-dried tomato pesto because I can just put a couple tablespoons full of this with a rational serving of pasta and really enjoy pasta and the taste and all that stuff without having, like, you know, 6,000 calories. I hear good things about their stuff. Let's just do this. All right, and I'm gonna get a couple of these as well. I really enjoy this soup. It's 130 calories per can. There's not a lot of anything really in there, but it gives you the satisfaction of having had a big bowl of soup, and it's pretty tasty. Yeah, the info on here isn't as horrible as most canned soup is. I usually like to have a couple cans of soup or chili and some of these little vegan bowls, now that I've discovered them, in my suitcase. I literally carry food in my suitcase because these days I'm not always meal prepping because I don't really want to take a lot of food. I'm lazy. I'm trying not to eat a lot. And so I'll pack some things like this so I can just eat it in the hotel room, or take it with me if I only have like a super short trip. I mean, who wants to meal prep for a 2-day trip, right? Oh my God, look. Wendy's chili. Huh. I'm curious. It's $4.42. It's more expensive than at the Wendy's. Yeah, I'll skip it. It really is a wonder I didn't weigh 400 pounds. It really is. Because you know how hard it was for me to walk by Pop-Tarts? I mean, Pop-Tarts, they're disgusting. They're vile. They're also delicious at the same time. And I used to eat them. The frosted cherry, oh my God, I had heartburn all the time. But it's a shock I didn't weigh 400 pounds. Oh, speaking of, another benefit of losing some weight. Do you remember I used to complain about heartburn all the time? I still have a giant container of Tums in my luggage because I was popping Tums like they were candies. I haven't had heartburn since I started losing weight. Is that not a miracle? I mean, really. So another benefit of losing weight. I'll buy some milk. So nice. I'm on the elliptical, if you can't tell. It's a pretty busy night here at the gym. I've burnt off 489 calories. I'm feeling good. Definitely breathing in. I feel good. I feel good. Whew.
Yay for Steven. He went to the gym. I was not motivated to go to the gym. I put on gym clothes today thinking I will get to the gym. I just didn't want to go. I was not feeling motivated. But then I remembered I've been stuck at 212 pounds for a little while now. And I don't know if I'll ever get to 200 pounds. That would be like a fantasy for me. But I'm afraid I would look skeletal at that weight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try and get down there. But I'm not going to lose that weight if I don't go to the gym. So I went. I got on the elliptical, which seems to be an easy way to burn a fair number of calories. And I'm toning up my tushy. I've never really had a tushy. You know the tushy. It's my tushy is my upper thigh and my lower back. That's the general tushy. But I might be developing one. Thanks to this elliptical. It's crazy. I saw myself in the mirror today when dressing. I was like, oh, huh. I think I might be developing a butt. Am I oversharing? Probably. But, so I jumped on the elliptical. It stops counting calories burned after an hour. So you input your weight, which I put 212 in there. And it's supposed to help maybe somewhat accurately give you the number of calories you've burned. My heart rate stayed about 125 for most of the time I was up there on the elliptical. And I spent the entire time watching 2 episodes of, was it 2 full episodes of My Lottery Dream House, or My Lottery Dream Home, with that David, whatever his name is. I just love the way he dresses. Oh my God, I wish I had the courage and the money to dress like he does. But we'll see. But yeah, it was a very successful visit to the gym. I did a little bit of exercises on my shoulders because my shoulders are like chicken wings. They just don't exist. Then I realized in getting in my car that I'm probably not going to see you for a little while. At least for a couple of days, because I've been filming a lot. Does anyone remember that I used to play Fallout all the time? Fallout 4. I was addicted to Fallout 4. Well, Amazon developed a whole series, a TV series, on Fallout, and it launched today. So I'm going to be binging Fallout for the next couple of days, I believe. So I'm going to have to actually, I don't know if I have enough snacks, like sensible snacks, but I have those veggie bowls. I don't binge TV. I usually don't watch TV. I don't know why I have a Netflix account. I just don't. I used to watch, I binged Sense8. Does anyone remember Sense8? That was an amazing show. There was a show called OA, which was very strange, very slow, but it ended in absolute mystery. And then I binged the Amazon... Was it Amazon or Netflix? I think it was the Netflix version of Three Body Problem. I watched the first series. I'm watching the Chinese version, which is like 30 episodes. I'm watching that right now, but I'm going to be binging on Fallout for the next couple of days, so you may not see me for a couple of days. This video that you're watching right now, again, a little bit of everything, my life. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you. I'm gonna probably stop at Smith's and see if I can get something like small and sensible to nibble on periodically while watching TV, and go home, give the cats their evening treats, and then turn on my laptop, and poof, I will be gone from humanity for a little while because I'm going to be obsessed with this show. All right, I will see you guys later. All right, fly safe. Bye.